is. I'll be there one too.
Hey Mick, you haven't looked any different for the last 30 years.
Bye, Tops.
How are you? Hello, Jackie's good. Jackie's good. I'm Joanna. I just mentioned it. So that's all. Here is an interested observer. Good idea. Good idea. And my office is here.
Colleague Jaqui to look at the health and welfare card because that will be debated in the Senate soon. We met with the council and some of the representatives of local indigenous communities this morning and had a discussion with them, and obviously wanted to talk to as many people as possible about what the community's views are about the card, and because it is something we want to vote on, and obviously this is my home state, and I want to try and get as much information as possible, and at the same time I'm trying to soak in any other local issues that you need help on, so I'm happy to follow that through. So get it one side, so if anyone wants to talk to me afterwards, but anything else I'm happy to speak to us about that.
Well, I can say now that the Aboriginal corporations that signed off on the MOU are not speaking on my behalf, and neither does the Ceduna District Council. I'm an individual, and I value my freedom, and I don't really appreciate anybody trying to take it away through a basic card or any other one. I mean, it's not a basic card, it's a cashless debit card. Whichever way they look at it, it's still control over me, the way I want to work things out for my life, my family. I'm totally against it, and I'm all prepared to sue somebody, even if it is a treaty forest, for the loss of my basic human rights.
I can't give you legal advice.
Yeah.
I don't think litigation is going to solve the problem. We've got a legal system, not a justice system.
Where I put them, where's my legal rights, my personal rights coming under which part of this?
Well, that's a legitimate question to ask, but it seems to me that if Commonwealth passed the legislation, unless you show that it's taking away people's rights, the only clause that not give you legal advice to run, but it seems to me that if you take away someone's property, there's a just compensation provision, but they'll be arguing you can still buy things, but you're restricted in what you can buy.
That's right. But why, if I'm not doing anything wrong, as I've been told over and over throughout this various process thing, that if I'm not doing anything wrong, I haven't got anything to worry about. But if I'm not doing anything wrong, why am I being penalised?
This is a trial. This is a trial.
But it's a trial for everybody.
Yes. It's not for everybody, because if you don't, if everyone's not on it, then it starts to become discrimination, and I don't think that's going to be that.
No, it's not. But what's wrong with voluntary?
And targeted.
Yeah.
Because I can't see that people with alcohol problems and drug problems, and those who aren't supplying their children food on the table, still about kids. Okay, I can't see them saying give me the voluntary card.
Well, the people that
do you
will be
have another
volunteering,
option?
people that will be volunteering will be their spouses and young people. Because if you are a woman with children and your husband is addicted to whatever it may be, and it can be the other way around, they go first thing, pension day, get all the money out, spend it on whatever they want, and the mother has got nothing to feed the children. They are the people that will go on voluntary. And the old people, because they've been humbugged and assaulted for their cash, they will go onto the voluntary.
Yeah. And what about 3 strikes and
For the targeted,
not out, but rehab?
yeah, we really would like a rehab.
A rehab.
We need a rehab.
Because if you're going to take that money away from people, they're going to go into DPs or whatever they go. We've only got our hospital in it.
Yeah, can I just say one thing that's very clear, and Jaqui, someone who's been outspoken on this, if this trial Twiggy, no, you call him Ziggy? Jiggy or Twiggy?
Boris.
Um,
He's not skinny.
No, this is abusive. He knows it's that. As a smart, secondly, there are enough welfare agencies in this town, all as it is, to know who the people are
Sorry, I don't, what's your first name? Sorry, just give me your first. Pete, sorry, it's easier for me. That's right. That's right. Peter Susan. Okay. I don't do shorthand, so be patient with me. So, yeah,
What I'm
can I?
saying is, there's enough welfare agencies running around this small town who know who, how, why families function.
I think the problem with that, I'm going to be a real pain because I used to be a lawyer, now I'm a politician, so I'm two of the most hated occupations in the country. Firstly, I agree with you. I think people who know, because it's a time in their community, I think people look after each other or know what's going on. The problem with that is that if a welfare agency says you should be subject to these restrictions, they can't do that without there being a process that will presumably involve an administrative law process or a court type process where you would have to get a court order or an administrative order. That's the problem with it. And I don't know. So that's one issue. There's a real issue. You can't have a person in a welfare agency or a public servant saying you should be subject to this because we think you're a risk. There would have to be this long process going into it. I'm just saying that's what I think the argument is. And the way to do that would be that you need to, as I understand the government's rationale, they're saying if you go down that path, it means that we would be, and I'm just expressing on the government, I think this is what the government's position, to do it on an individual ad hoc basis, essentially means that you would need to go to court to get an order for the individual family, and there would be a stigma for that family getting that. Whereas if they say, and I see your argument about your argument about freedom, but they say that if everyone's covered, then it destigmatises it. Well, I think your argument is that
They're going to
stigmatise
stigmatise me.
sure.
Yeah.
Me.
yeah.
Well,
So, if
not sheep became, just because, you know, like some of us, like, I'm only on pension because I had a bad character. I worked for years and years and
What
years
sort of
before
pension
that.
are you on? Are you on a
Disability
you're on
pension.
disability more pension?
So,
Okay.
mine.
Let me tell you something, we just go through the Senate, that, it will be one in all, okay, that will be tried to work out in number of the line, and something like that, but just,
But where's our
That was
human
supposed-
rights?
and now with your disability support pension, I do have an issue with it, and unless you have, a drug or alcohol and, those mental issues, then no, it's okay, I do have a problem with that myself, is that you should not be forced, just like veterans and age pensioners are not made to go on the welfare card, okay, so I am taking that back to camp, I do have a problem with that, but I realise that Centrelink has that information, they know why you're on that disability support pension, so, that would be a sticking point, however, it will be running all of you guys, if you can't discriminate against it, it's no point running.
Sorry.
Exactly.
And
That's
this
exactly
is
what this year is.
discriminating the whole lower class that government, like they say, oh yeah, like, oh they should be able to make, they work all them years, they get good paying jobs, what have you, when they retire, they're still collecting thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars a year of taxpayers' money to live off it. Why can't they be like the ordinary worker and save their own money for when they retire?
You're talking about the defined benefit scheme for politicians, which changed in 2004 federally and state. I'm under the old scheme of state, where I went to federal where they don't have the same general success.
I know from living in that language before you are actually at that man.
Yeah, so I tried to, but the issue is, I understand that, and I don't think that's fair either. What I'm trying to understand is that the federal government's rationale, their reasoning for this is that there is a significant problem in some communities where there are problems with substance use, whether it's drugs, alcohol, and also issues of gambling. Where's the manager? You're on the board, okay. You're not chairman of the board.
Yeah, but we're being discriminated against all those out there that do the wrong thing.
There's only about 50 people that have been, and it's been even being said by the mayor that there's only around 50 people that have a problem. And there are around 1,000 people in the community that are on some sort of welfare plan. And this is where our problem is that those 50 people need help. There's no doubt about that. But the rest of the community that are responsibly doing their finances, which the vast majority of them are, they're being penalised for. And help the 50.
So let's go to let's say it's 50, let's assume, let's go purpose of this discussion.
We already have help here for that. I'm sending it.
I would think it's
They're private, they're a private organisation. They know.
and that thing right across the trial periods.
Well, there's only 3,500.
Yeah, I know.
That's the
There's
biggest
going to be a
off
couple more
the
trials as well.
parliamentary.
I think
Yeah,
if
but
we,
1,000 people in this town is a
That 224 that's on there, you were consulted.
I think when you go back to really the issues sometimes, even if it was a trial basis and it's an economic regardless, what upset a lot of people previously was we do know that regardless of whether it's the same or not, but there was no consultation done.
I'm not disputing it, you don't.
Yeah, but
Language.
it's this is but when they come out to the communities, they're saying that they're supposed to be in these people communities, the people that have signed up for them are not seen as community leaders from the community people themselves. They are in positions as CEO being paid to do a certain job, and the chairpersons were only put in those positions by a small group of people. And so even if we can't do this, you can't do that, or we want that, we can't sue, we can't do anything like that, we'll bring it back to the consultation being done appropriately to the people. Because if it was put back to the people, we could have actually offered solutions and suggestions as a whole, because at the end of the day, it's a community that makes the changes.
What's your solution if you don't have
Well,
a
the
welfare
stats that
card?
came,
Just have
the
a look.
stats that came right out on what the mayor said, 4,000 people have been through the drop-in centre, or the day centre. You've got the day centre, the drop-in centre, you've got the town camp and all that. 4,000 people, we're only 3,700 people here.
It's
So
the same
what,
people.
did every person in Ceduna go through that drop-in centre?
No, it's
If
same
not,
people
well, then
continue
this is
going
it, and we're
through.
trying to say, where's the transparency and telling us, okay, well, out of that 4 people or the little minority group, they must have went in and out 4,000 times to create a stats, therefore now they're putting it out.
Exactly.
You know, it's like these are, if they're going to talk
And
to
we
us,
know
we're not idiots, we're human beings, and we feel that this is happening, and it's our feelings, we have the right to these feelings, but even if they're professional in what they do, what was wrong with them coming out and saying to the people, we have to do this because this is what's happening, and so on and so forth. And therefore we may be in a position to actually say, what are we in support of it? But at the moment, there's no proper communication to anyone. No one agrees to anything. No one had an opportunity to question or ask questions. These stats or the census that are coming through, who are these people that are going through this drop-in centre? What are their actual issues? Are they being case managed? We have 2 Commonwealth agencies here, 9 state agencies here in this community, and and the same amount of NGOs in this community here. Nearly 20 agencies altogether, and all of them would be dealing with this vulnerable group of people, and still nothing is changing. So if people are going to be punished for being in the welfare system, what about the service providers? Are they going to be called up and going to be service reform and say to them, well, you're not doing your job, you need to get out, you need to find
Exactly.
your own
Good one there, Roy.
So, can you just explain, when, was there a community meeting to discuss this card?
No,
No.
I read about in the paper.
No.
So there was
No, nothing at all. The
No.
only
About
only
it,
public
the
meetings
paper.
that happen to be the
We
ones that I
privately
facilitate,
appoint
yes.
two public meetings.
So did representatives from Commonwealth turn up?
No,
They were
no.
invited, but they didn't come.
And
No,
you,
and
they
as
didn't
was
come
our
over
mayor
and
twice,
you
he
consulted
declined
privately with the CEOs and whoever.
No, I had a
Either one of us
business
got something to
meeting,
say
yeah.
about consultation.
I'm part of the community at Scadesco, and the community, they invited me along to that meeting, and I asked, why isn't there a community notice up for other members on the community to come to this? And he said, no, he doesn't want they didn't want anyone to keep it low key, and I thought it might be, it happened at the same time as, West Australia, communities, and so I thought it was that, and then I went to this meeting, and they were talking about it, and I just, because it's my passion about Aboriginal health, and I said, I'm sick of seeing my people dying from diabetes and kidney diseases and other health issues, and straight away it was taken that I supported it, and then I was told by one of the people that was in the forefront of it that, wanted for me to get involved. So I went to the next meeting, and there was 3 of us waiting for a meeting, and they said, no, you can't go in yet, you have to wait for that meeting is already in. And those people came out from a community, 2 people, and there was only 3 of us waiting for the meeting, and I equipped them, at least dividing and conquering, that sort of thing. It was, and after that, when I started asking questions, I wasn't invited along anymore. But there, there's good points, but I'm really concerned about, alcoholics have got an illness. Who's going to be around to when they withdraw?
That's right. And that's a whole point of card. So you have an excess, you have an overfilled excess of extra placing on the ground, extra social services. That's why it's a trial.
The other thing, why does the rest of the
We already have the police here and the
Canine.
security.
In the
They're
canine.
excellent at driving around when they're drunk on that. There's only a small minority of them that are on the beach. They pick them up. It's not the whole community. We've got a centre care office here that is privately run, Catholic services. They help them themselves. They solve the problem. But if you take them away, take away their money where they can't even get one drink, then you're going to find that this town's just going to be smashed up. You won't be able to have children and everything. This community's just going to die. They are going to go berserk. You don't live here. I'm sorry, but you don't live here. You don't know what this community's like.
No, but I live on the northwest coast of Tasmania. It's got the highest suicide rate and the worst ice epidemic in Australia on my side.
We haven't got
And
that
alcoholism.
here.
I can tell you now, all the rural areas in Australia are struggling with the same problems.
And all the rural areas going to get their welfare?
This is a trial.
But Jackie, I think it still comes back to that whole point. Even if it's a trial, and these extra,
Dignity.
but all these other service providers are coming in as an alternative method for to deal with the situation. Still, shouldn't that be consulted with us as the people so that we can help sort of be involved and understand what those processes and those programs
Yeah, I
are?
don't have a problem with that. Is that your main beat? Is that your main beat? Are we just
Well, I just think when you go back to that at the starting point, that would have outlined maybe we would be sitting having
Okay,
this
so
conversation.
what you'd like is you'd like the minister to come and stand in front of you and say that we would want. Trying to get everybody.
The question would be, I'm sorry to interrupt, but if he comes along to speak to us, is he going to take what we say on board and make compromise for his position a bit? Because I've tried to talk to Alan, and all I give is party line and nothing else. And then when I question him a bit more about things, I don't get the answers I'm after. All I get is party line, and then I'm told the council doesn't have to consult with us. And they do their consultations through their councillors talking to ratepayers. And I'm a minority. And I'm look at the figures there. I'm in that 224 that I gave you. You know? I wasn't consulted. I'm on the disability support pension. I'm 196 or 224. No consultation. No way of knowing either of those two routes. At your pick. I wasn't informed of anything. I found out secondhand. The only information that's forthcoming is stuff that I chase up myself. None of us in this room, I would assume, if we're on any sort of payment, have received any sort of official notification.
No, that's because they're all trying to work this, and I haven't seen anything black and white.
but even
It's just, a lot of it is talk and trying to work their way around it. So, don't take it as an insult. They are just,
It is an insult.
I don't think it's not, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
intentional. They are just trying to work around it, and I'm sure that over the next month to 2 months, because they are hoping to roll it out early next year, that there should be a lot more consultation. So it's just the way.
The act has been done.
No, the
It
it's
should
not
be
done.
consulted, no,
That's right,
it
the
finishes on the
consultation.
It needs to happen
October.
before you guys
So
sign
the
off.
consultation
Should have.
should be still going
That's
on.
right, it should have been done before.
Say
You
you're
guys sign off.
going
Yeah.
back to wherever you come from, Adelaide, Canberra, or whatever, you're like,
Yes,
you
I know.
got
I don't-
an
I know.
accident or something along the way, then you're on a disability pension for the rest of your life. You're gonna tell me you'd be quite happy to go on that.
And I already told you, I have a problem with disability support pension, and I have a
No, any
stigma with
pension
that.
at all, even the low class, any welfare payments, would you be happy they say, here, now I have to go on this part?
The restrictions are, first I'm going to say, it seems the issue of consultations is pretty much the starting
Yes.
point. Okay. So the 12th of October, I don't think is the deadline. We're going to send them sides to deal with it. So
Well, they told us in the Senate that it will be, the report will be tabled on the 12th of October.
yeah, but then will be debated.
Oh, right, so it'll be debated after.
Yeah.
Just the report doesn't.
Well, we have a petition going, and we've only collected a few of the sheets because we're going to do it over the Easter this weekend. And so far, I have 162 signatures, and I've only collected a few.
Yes, I understand.
Is anybody going to listen to us? Anybody going to admit that we have as much rights as any politician, councillor, CEO? We have our own rights.
We have as much
Very-
right as those 100 people.
That's right.
I think it's really important that Alan Coach, who I think is basically a decent okay. He's our system system change. So I think it's important that we tell him about your concerns, about what you consider to be a lack of communication, and to engage appropriately. What I'm trying to work out is that, as I understand it, the Healthy Welfare Card will restrict purchases of alcohol and gambling, correct?
Apparently.
Yes.
You're allowed.
But
We
yes,
have
but
to
yes,
do that marketing.
It does more than that.
I want that money for either alcohol or gambling.
We did it.
I'll get it.
They've got e-business too, people can just buy things online.
Yeah.
You're 5690, you can't get any.
No,
alcohol.
Apparently, but it's.
They can't try to stop that, you won't be able to use it without either.
Can I just bring up one?
Okay, you'll get 20%, when you use 20% cash, the other 80% will be on the card, so you pay your rent, your power bills, and it's still be left. Nearly a quarter.
So what happens? So what happens if I have a child in boarding school and I need to send them money? How am I supposed to? Like, I'm a single parent. I run a household with 5 children, and my daughter is going to boarding school. So how am I supposed to send her money
So they haven't.
on a weekly basis? How am I supposed to take my kids on a holiday outside of Ceduna? You know, knowing that this card might not work somewhere else.
That's right.
You know.
And how
People who
shame
think
is that?
Yeah.
That's
The last time my daughter rang me up for help, it was $1,000, and you can't pull that on a basics card.
Fairly clear when we just.
Like I said, I'm chairperson of the Council of Community. I actually work all my life. But the thing that I up to have a year can be fun at them. All our my sisters have to deal with. And our children can't get a job in. It's very hard to get a job in. So, but they don't do stupid things with their money. But you are taking away something that they're independent, what they do, because my father was Stolen generation. He went through that cab of living on the streets. That's why he kept us together as a community. He kept us together because it happened to him. He was taken from his mother and he didn't like it. And he kept, family, we got 10. So there's
7 servant girls, 3 brothers. We live together. Our children live together. We look after one another. What things are doing is wrong. I mean, your attention is all for it, isn't it? Is that what your attention is?
I want to see how it's going to be rolled out.
Because I'm
I'll
telling
be
you,
honest with you. I'll be honest with you. I offered to stand by right across Tasmania. Okay, I offered that. No, but so I'm letting you know where I'm standing. I was prepared to let it roll right out. And I only wanted to do one part of Tasmania, and I said you're not coming down there to divide and conquer. That was my
When you're putting
problem.
everyone in the same
But
boat.
obviously,
Yeah,
you
that's
know
it,
that
yeah.
I was
It's not
prepared,
fair and
no,
everyone
and
else
that's
is
why
doing
I
the right
said to them, Tasmania is down there, it's surrounded by water. If you're going to toilet in one state and do it properly, I would have done it down there. They don't want to do that way, I don't have to fall on them. So, and I'll be honest, they apparently already had this area swamped.
Look, we get portrayed as a drunken town. And have you been in town today?
Beautiful.
What's wrong with that? We've got the most beautiful town. And we have a multicultural society in this town and get on. Yeah, I've been living back here for 16 years. I've been involved in the town for 33 years. I've never been harassed by anybody. I've never had a problem. The Longgrasses camped down in front of our farm, just out of town. Apart from one man, we've been there 7 years, one man came up to our place and they often camp down there. They have never ever interfered with our lives in any way. What's the problem?
And if those are,
The problem is that they're in town.
yeah,
People don't understand where these, the ones that come from communities are coming from. They're trying to struggle and survive in 2 cultures.
yeah.
Exactly.
And
Yes.
so people should understand that and there
That's
should be
right.
programs put in place. And
That's
to
right.
address those things. But it's what, I'm listening here and I'm hearing them, and so it's us, them and us. And I don't like that, them and
They're
us.
trying to do that to us though.
People that
Well, an
said,
example
why don't
of
they
the-
go back to their country? Their country's been taken over by mining.
Yes.
They haven't got a country again.
Well,
They're
even when-
refugees
I
in
just
their
saw
own
something.
land.
even when you talk about divide and conquer, only a couple of months ago we had a grand final event, football grand final event, which is a big deal here in Sydney. They 4 teams to play. I'm not like so I don't feel like
I was orange
But-
once.
everybody loves it. And when this happened, there was an alcohol restriction that came strongly involved.
Yeah.
And it was the first time it was hosted by an Aboriginal football club.
Yeah.
It's the oldest football club in Australia, over 100 years old. And this heavy restriction came in because they were frightened that people were going to be drinking their lives away.
And they
The
brought
police
Star
came
Wars
through,
in.
passing out letters. They had no letterhead, no signature, nothing. And they was telling people that you couldn't sell alcohol. And specifically, you couldn't sell it to prescribed land to those Aboriginal people that own the community, Yellow Oak Valley, all they do. And these people are like still the minority group that we're talking about. But at this event, everything was fine. It was the deadliest event everybody said, everybody. But now we're celebrating this weekend, and there's no alcohol restrictions put on anyone. And there's going to be twice as much people in this town than there is normally. And you're going to see a lot of drunk and white people.
Yes.
See life worse and they
Family
walk
event,
just
you
straight
know,
down the
there's
road.
gonna be
And
kids around.
to me, it seems like that's tolerated, but when it comes to this little small group, it's not.
Exactly.
So when you have this other thing you're talking about getting people off the system, where is that responsibility or stuff put back to the individual to overcome this state so they're no longer vulnerable and they become independent, they become a responsible person? Because I work now with trying to get Aboriginal people into jobs. I had to argue for my brother to get a job in this pub. I had to argue for people to get jobs everywhere in the community because it's family oriented, a lot of them, and a lot of them have this perception about Aboriginal people. And, you know, to be honest, even though they're trying to put this out there for everybody, I feel as though it's driven by the fact that there's a minority group of Aboriginal people.
Yeah, it is.
And so instead of just dealing with it targetedly, they don't want to talk about it. And when you talk about it, you don't want to discriminate. Well, if we have rules in place that you can have positive discrimination or assertive authority, I think what it's called, at universities and employment, where you can employ affirmative action, where you can employ an Aboriginal person because of his vulnerability, well, you can't tell me that you can't have legislative or something put in place that can say, well, in this case, when someone from a community, in a regional community, that goes to Centrelink, that goes to Centre Care, that goes to families, that say all these service providers that have case managed notes on these individuals, you can't tell me they can't turn around and identify, wait a minute, this person is a targeted person that needs to be on this system for their own benefit. You know, if you want to put something out there, trial that, because then you would see that there's only a small group of people that have to go through that system. And it happens as it is now.
from the basic card. If a person went into the welfare or when someone's seeking financial assistance, they would be referred to Senate because Senate had financial people that helped them manage their finances. And if they have to go through that in order to get their money. So in some ways things are already happening that are dealing for targeted people. So I just think strengthen those up and make people accountable in these service providers.
That's right.
It's taken away their pride
The
of who they
truth-
stand for.
The truth of why people are here really is we don't want the trial here, full stop. And there's nothing more to it than that.
And it's better to have the trial.
We weren't consulted. We feel like we've been lied from the top
Yes.
all the way to council.
And reaching the gap, where is the gap? To take it all out. And there's lots of things that we tried to do with Council of Ceduna. We created the program of Ceduna and created the, where people come for sickness or hospital. And our village Aboriginal people have to have their own program to do it and do it about it.
That's
It's
right.
hard to get them to write with insurance because families already here that already get their own families and their own business. So it's very hard because they haven't got the great big one here.
You had some issues about the Australian family that they take on kids and they come in. Do you know that?
All I know is that in the background I've heard that some of these people at times are being used for comments that give time to it, that we're going to get some kind of benefit
Right.
from
Yeah.
government because they
Yeah.
didn't get anything off the IAS.
Yeah.
So there was this other little backdoor.
Yeah.
And to me that sounds like a blackmail or that's bullying and harassment from the government. They shouldn't be doing that.
That system, there's been a lot of communities, that one's been taken for this story, so it's not sure.
Yeah,
But it's okay, it's not just here, that all of that one was strictly away, so. But apparently that was working, that's what I was asking you, so if you knew anything about that, because apparently that was actually working in some of the communities, so. What is it, the OA?
IAS.
The CDP.
CDP.
CDP was actually working.
Yeah, it was working.
That was
Just to run our own community.
Here's something, we had our own CDP program, and we started with a thing on rating, and KPIs they had one was one for 3 months, and then we increased to about 35%. And then the KPI was 2 per month for our work thing. By the time we reached our thing, we had 78 personality participants. We had a KPI of 10 people per quarter of getting employment. So many times their bills are returning employment, but at the same time they were working for the goal. What they call working the goal is
Were they getting a little bit of extra
yes,
tax
they were.
credits?
Yes, they were. There was an incentive in place and it worked perfectly.
My understanding
Yes.
is that program, which I thought had a lot of merit to it, was actually wound down by the former Gillard government.
And for us, we just felt like this work with the dollar activity is like CEDA, just changed around and tried to
Yeah,
get
because you're giving an incentive, you're giving a little bit more
So-
But
money,
even for
saying
my,
thank you.
yeah, and even for myself, I work for the mine here, it's only one at the moment that's operating, and my role is backing everything for the mines. Even for myself, when I go to the people, or take these training organisations, and I'm basically giving them what the program, the ideal program would be. And it's not just from me, because I liaise and work with the African people of the liaison committee, and we've had an input in the way that we as African people of this community want to see that policy succeed and get something. And you think that the people come together and make it happen, but it's that hard in getting the service providers to step up. So when you talk about all these things
Why is that, sorry? Why do you think so?
well, I don't know. I honestly think sometimes the people that's working in these jobs are not the appropriate people. There's a lot of non-Aboriginal people that work in Aboriginal organisations or in jobs that work specifically with Aboriginal people. I've been told many times when I try to get Aboriginal people to jobs that we need high level education or high level this. I don't have no formal qualifications, and yet here I am sitting here talking like this.
Xenaphon
I know.
But he's from Kiatakia.
And-
His mother's my sister, that's our mother's father. They brought us up like this to be very smart.
You know, the
know
formal
how to
qualifications
write
for Kenny Hack.
No, well, that's it. And I just said to them, I'm an example right here. What can happen when you give an Aboriginal person a go and you have the right support and process in place.
Exactly.
Can I just
So
ask you
it's possible. I know
this, okay, and one thing I picked up from the communities, from the Indigenous organisation representatives today, with the CDP program, was a good program, and the message I got down, I'm trying to find where there's some basis or some agreement. I guess from my point of view, you know, my big thing, or my biggest litmus test for me, a big issue, a core issue for me is gambling. Sorry about that. No, that's the way it is being out. Yeah, I'm not saying you don't have it, so I see people all the time, and I'm not talking so much about Indigenous, but just I know people in Adelaide, people come to see me, they've lost their home, they've lost out from online gambling, pokies. I see, the worst thing I see, I'm upset thinking about it, is when someone's suicided from a gambling problem. I had to do coronial inquest as a lawyer, pro bono, took after a lady whose daughter killed herself. I'm wondering if you're getting welfare, and I don't like people. I don't think anyone wants to be on welfare. People want to have a chance at a job, and you know, and there's another bigger issue there about generating employment. Stuff that we're doing is fantastic. So that's my big thing is about jobs. So I'm worried about what's going to happen in the state. We're manufacturing, holders lists. That's going to have a really good effect on the whole state. If you're getting welfare, and you're still at 20% cash, I mean, what do you say is a fair amount that should be spent on gambling? Because
It's not about the gambling.
It's not about the gambling.
We don't gamble.
We have our own bank accounts.
I know you don't. The one issue I have, Don Guns, everyone knows, great, you know, who was not a wowser by any stretch of the imagination. He must before he died, he sat down and had a chat with me about gambling, and he said, I believe people have the right to choose their own poison, providing it doesn't affect anyone else. Now, when I hear stories throughout the state, it's not just Ceduna, where there are kids that go to school hungry. I'm talking about kids in Adelaide that go to school hungry because their parents have blown their pay packet or their welfare on the pokies. Just help me out. What do I do about that?
Well, why doesn't the government waive all the pokies and that?
Well,
Money.
So this gentleman in the back behind there. Sorry, can we just get the gentleman in the back there? Do you want to say something?
Yeah, who's got a wallet in their pocket?
Yeah.
Everybody a wallet in their pocket?
Yeah. We've got cash in it.
Yeah, there's your wallet filled if it's empty and so the plastic card that doesn't work. Where's the home units? Where's your freedom?
You don't have any comfort in an empty wallet and a plastic card.
I hear what you're saying, Jaqui. I hear what you're saying. I know what you're saying because I'm living myself. But the government's released $101 million for this against violence. Women getting killed. This infringement with that on people's freedom is going inside that. There's going to be more people. Give me the money. I can't give you money. I want some money. It's going to happen both ways. And it's going to be more violence, more robberies. It's going to go rampant.
And that's what it's going to be. It's like, what are you going to say to the mother who's now selling herself? She's doing that.
It's just going to bring on grief and sadness right through the place.
I just say that, and obviously I can't speak for Jaqui, I wouldn't dare speak for Jaqui, it's too dangerous. That I need to see, I can say, there's a genuine concern, particular concerns by the local community about this. I've said on the record that I think properly implemented, we should give it a go of the welfare. I've said that, so I know you're shaking your head, but I'm saying, but I'm here because I want to listen.
Yeah.
And there's a great line by the great questionnaire economist John Maynard came and say, thanks change, I've changed my mind. What do you do? But that cuts both ways.
That's a sign of intelligence.
Real life is complicated. Individuals are unique.
Yeah.
Another great economist said that.
Which one is that?
Friedman.
Yeah, but he was too right wing.
There you go. They want to use the argument to do this. You have right-wing economists saying that.
Way back in 1989 when we set up CPP, one of the things of this community is that we introduced the first CDP in this country to introduce the no work, no pay. And that's what the people felt, they wanted that. So, you know, it wasn't just about getting money, it was about going to work and earning a bit. And so we had Yeah, the whole town in
The
1989.
whole town was poor, because I remember we had the meeting out at Buffalo, when it first started.
And getting rid of city pigs
And,
better
and the
stuff.
city
Yeah,
people,
yeah, that's right, wasn't it? It was sad.
yeah.
But that consultation happened in every community.
Right.
It was
So do we
one-on-one.
tell, I mean, I'm inclined now as a result of this meeting to say to Alan Page, listen, who is decent, how long do you reckon we're gonna, no, realistically, I know you want short, sharp meetings, but how long do you reckon it's gonna take for us to have a good go? 3 hours or so?
Well,
If it takes that, yeah.
I can end it on.
So it's generally,
I just want to
yes.
say something. When CDP was formed and the worker was out there doing the yard, basic pay cash to. Now, if you got in the basic, that card we can talk about now, how are they going to pay the yard?
Yeah, exactly.
And see, with CDP, they had the programs here, they had the women's group, they had the agricultural centre, and they had, yard game, they had all
Yard
these things. We had 2 days, on Cedar, we had 2 days also on Cape, and it was working successfully. People were
Can
getting
you,
trained up.
can somebody help me by giving me that historical information? Is there anyone who can feed that
I
information
was
to
on
me?
that committee.
But yeah, but
To
can you
start
send me,
Cedar Park.
can someone send me a
Hard copy.
yeah. So I
Last
just get a
one we
bit,
got,
is what you're telling me is really good. Because I think we've lost our way by going down, by banning that, there would be qualification and training, a bit of dignity,
And it was
skills.
done in a, it was done in a, it was done in a cultural program.
So it's very important.
And everything, like even on our community, we had Cedar come out, we had professionals come out there to do anything. And part of our commitment, or part of our plan was that every opportunity came through, we, and a person on Cedar had to be trained up for that skill.
Yeah, so
And they-
if they're training, I guess if they're training in doing, there's force against the warfare card, but I guess then that's the encouragement to get out there and do that program, because they can get cash to bank, so much sure I can do it.
The only problem with that is though, with my job right now, when someone came from Cedar and went to go work for mine, going from doing 2 days work, doing 12-hour shifts for 7 days, so much was a big shift. And that whole support and everything that came in had to be there. Not only that, once they was earning a little bit of money and earning big money, that meant something. And so they had to sort of understand and learn what it was meant to manage your money. So if they can't deal with money now, whilst they're in this situation, or how they're going to manage that when they're in this place, or when they actually get out there. Because the people that spend a lot of money and go crazy with the booze and the pokes and all that, are people that actually work. And they go there knowing that they can spend. People that just got nothing, they go under like $10 and just have a little hoping to
Sorry, you speak to someone who's done a lot of companies, I think it sadly doesn't work like that, because I see people in Adelaide, I'm not talking about non-Indigenous, people who blow a lot of their money very quickly and then end up in the worst rates. So I wish it was only $10, but it's sometimes a lot.
Well, I'm just saying, that's just some of the cases, but here in Ceduna, a lot of people are working, they're not necessarily.
Yeah, but it's interesting to see, I mean, I haven't seen the stats, so I'm trying to sit down the stats as to what.
Well, that's what we want to know, what those stats come from.
So, with the hotel mine telling us, we've got the figures for particular well, we don't have an official channel for us, those figures. Oh, no, I said now. I just want to see what the figures are. Whether the figures spike. Days, payday.
I can't say on day-to-day, I'll say.
Yeah, so it might be interesting to see if it does spike.
I mean, after then, how are you gonna see who's on the fighting of paydays? A lot of people get paid on pension week, you're not gonna work it, we get paid on Friday, some people get paid on Thursday. Our pensioners, like my mum, she's a pensioner, she gets money on Thursday, we get our pay on Friday, so how are you gonna see? Yeah, you can, yeah, so how are you gonna check that?
Sorry, lady. Which are your services ones?
think there are solutions. That's what we work
So you're blowing.
Oh, yeah, she's really a local.
but you need to know the certain ones who have been very well consulted about the health welfare card. We've had with touch, we've had people come telling us to see their offices, so we know, and it really blows me out that people who don't know, because we raise people get to know all this stuff.
So, I mean, as a public service, and the camera's rolling, I don't want to get in trouble. No, don't. So can you cut this bit out?
Yeah, sure.
Just
Too much strong arm tactics on anybody.
And there has also been many reports done on the Northern Territory where they've been trialling different types of income management, and it doesn't work.
there are different reports, and some are critical, some say it has been reasonably effective.
Majority that I've read say that it doesn't work. I've been reading
People that are like me,
Especially
Right.
people that are managing is detrimental to them to go on with it. All the reports I've read.
So essentially, we go back to the one issue. To go back and see, Jaqui, that we want our touch to come out here again.
have talked to the people, not just the CEOs and the
Well,
council.
they should meet the CEOs, the council elected representatives, they need to be consulted.
Well, they're not sure.
Well, I'm suggesting that there should be a meeting away from groups, but just individuals.
Has there not been one public meeting?
None. We're the ones who called my 2 weeks ago, the first ever public meeting, the black, white, and green. We called in.
I'll say black, white,
And if
They
they
are
do come,
beautiful.
and if they
We
do come,
called the meeting when Libby found out that things were happening
Yeah.
because it's no through January.
Can you
And
let so
we've invited the mayor and the councillors to both meetings, and they will not show their face to answer our questions.
I emailed all the councillors last week to come. I emailed the mayor. I emailed a lot of agencies. I think Penny will back that up. I got replies from you. I got replies from 2 councillors saying they would be here. There was no replies at all from the other one. And Alan said he replied. Only 3 of the councillors in the whole lot had the vision to reply to me. I'm trying to get public information out. I'm trying to facilitate something that they should be doing. And no show.
when I spoke to Alan today, Alan said that knew we would come to this meeting. He said, look, I had a fee go with you this morning. I don't want to get in the way. I want you to hear from the right things. So to be fair to him, he didn't want us to be in the way.
No, I didn't expect you to be here.
So he was actually quite fair in the sense he didn't want to get in
And
the
to
way.
be unfair to him, he didn't even bother
No, you
with the rest of us until we called that public meeting. And then I get a meeting with Premier and Cabinet in Ceduna as a well-respected elder of this community. Didn't matter before.
Yes.
But all of a sudden I wasn't here. And, you know, nobody has come to me. Have you signed off on my behalf? Nothing.
Who is the contact person? I mean, is there a contact group so that we'll let you know what's happening? How do I communicate with
I've been contacted.
Sorry, with my office.
I've been contacted.
David's been here. David was in the beginning there with us.
David, just
Is that going to
confirm
go?
EAB.
PAB.
So you would be worthy, let's hope, really
So you're the contact person? If we arrange a public meeting?
Yeah.
Leroy, once you see of something.
give me a go.
Yes.
I'm his secretary. He can be the president.
I'm just going to say that, like, even if you have any back, can they bring back evidence of those stats and what they are? Have to know about who are the people.
I think before there's a meeting, so that we make it as productive as possible.
We need all those stats already before they come. And we want to see them.
Hold on, what I'm suggesting, no, what I'm suggesting is that before there's a meeting, you should say, these are the figures that you want. It's a bit like a court case, you want discovery of documents before the court case, so you don't get the documents at the last minute. No, in the sense that if you want material, get the material beforehand.
Yeah, but I'm just thinking that's what we've asked for all the way along.
You're asking-
Sorry,
No,
no, that's I'll come in on
when
the end.
But
When
we
we
have
called the first
spoken
meeting,
to
there
the
was 6 of
Senate.
us.
How many of us? 4 of us spoke to the Senate
Oh, yeah, 4
in their
spoke to the
hearings,
Senate.
and we put in submissions.
I'm sorry, I'm on 17.7.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I'm sorry, I don't believe in submissions.
So the gentleman at the back then,
Yeah, I come here today with the United Church, and I get to some degree of the side of the
Methodists should never have conversion.
No, well, I'm not a
They can't do anything about it.
There's 2 op shops, yeah, and the small amount of money that I can see this scheme has been suggested wouldn't go very far to buy food and stuff. And most of the op shops provide clothing. Some of it's around you actually, but the other can't wear it, so that they, take it to the op shop.
Wonderful.
And if keeps those churches going, so wouldn't you fit?
It's uniting the Lutheran, you say, the
No,
uniting.
Lutherans on the other side of the street.
Yeah, uniting and Anglican. I don't know about the finances of the Lutheran Church, although I know the minister pretty well.
You're saying that the card will make it very difficult for you to buy stuff.
Difficult because they don't have card readers.
No, apparently they're going to supply that.
No.
Yeah.
The old ladies
No,
are
no,
the old ladies.
Excuse me. I'd like to know who's going to teach the 80-year-olds how to use a card.
Yeah.
I suggested that at one stage we could go that on the treasurer of the United Church. And I suggested
First name again, first name?
Alan,
Alan.
it was suggested to me by the accountant in the town that the people in the office keep their books. And I suggested that they got a staff who can do their calculator, and I don't think that's thrown out of the fund. So I said to Phil Stevens when he suggested it the next time, Phil, why don't you go over and have a talk with him? And see if he gets that. I haven't got any women on, but it was just to use a print out calculator, let alone have a, or the, machine, what do you call it, cash register. I can't use one myself, I wouldn't know how to use it, but I feel that these 2 op shops probably go out of existence if this scheme come in as it is.
She's gone to visit them before we.
I think
Hello.
in small country towns, there's a lot of cash shops. I volunteer in a craft shop, and we don't have a card reader. We write down every sale and we put it in there, and so we've got a cash register. We also have a lot of volunteers in their 80s, and
Once ago,
we're the only craft shop in town,
where's the card?
and there's Scribes Mall. Near the Unity op shop.
It's a small,
But there's 3 businesses in that little mall, and every single one of them are cash business.
Are you guys going to be voice pressed?
No.
Really, because then you could walk around and see where they're going to supply all the cards.
Yes.
Yeah, that
Oyster Fest,
yeah.
any money
Yeah,
spent
Oyster
there
Fest
will be
is
cash. That's all cash.
Markets, the whole week.
Um,
How do we go to those? How do we shop
Football,
at the
all
Bay
those
Market?
sorts
How
of
do you go to
things.
Any
football?
markets,
How do we go to the Oyster
every
Fest?
small town is cash.
What's the lady there?
Just like, even on that there about the Oyster, I'm not on any benefits, my partner works, so I don't get nothing. When single parents take their children on holidays somewhere, how embarrassing is that to pull out the card and everybody will identify them with that card because they come from Ceduna.
Or that they're not capable of managing their own.
That's right.
If it's not acceptable at that place, if the card's faulty and it doesn't work when you're interstate.
and when we have power backups, like we always have. In that same mall where there's the small op shop and the ladies have got their craft shop at the end, this woman has asked me to speak with her this morning, today. There is a small takeaway shop, and we call it the Taxi Cafe. And the majority of her customers are Indigenous people and they all pay cash. She does not have a machine. Now she asked me the other day, and she's a shy woman, and that's why she's asked
Like
me to
Jaqui,
speak.
she's shy like Jaqui.
Not shy than Jaqui. Anyway, she said to me that if she has a machine, the majority of her customers will just walk in and buy a can of drink. She will have to add $2 to that can of drink. So, because it's under $10.
No, it's not.
We have no banking information has been
No,
given
no,
to us.
no. This is what I'm only giving a second hand to
Yeah.
but I am here. That's what I'm only here to come down to talk to you publicly so you can answer questions because what I'm hearing is there'll be another fee. It won't be like that. It will be going to go from the insurance house and use it for 2 days on the
Yeah, and if it's under $10, one
That's
fellow
right.
said to me today, oh, well, they can spend the $10 then. And I said, they can't afford it.
That's right. And there's a lady in the shop. She wanted a card for a $2.60 card. She had to use her basic. She had a basic card. She had to use it to buy a card. The $2.60. She goes and gives it to the lady in the shop, and they say to her, "No, it's got to be over $10." You know, they take her card, and I said, "Oh." Me being me, I said, "Oh, you've got to be kidding." So anyway, I said, "Look," I said, "Okay."
What, depending on the assistant minister touches scheduling, what days of the week are doing better than others? In other words, do we do it as an afternoon on a weekend, or do we do it on a Sunday? Do we do it on a
We've been
weeknight?
holding our meetings on Sunday afternoon, and we've been getting quite a good roll up.
Can I suggest weekdays though? Can I suggest weekdays though? Because a lot of people work and come to the
Yeah.
community.
Oh, right, yes, I'm with you. So you get up at work. A lot of people, yeah.
Give them time to work at time to come because work is,
Okay,
They feel as strongly as we do.
From 6 till 9, or?
Well, whether you're for or against, everybody needs to be.
Six till nine, everybody agree with that?
I've only got one to do. 6 to
5:30 on a Wednesday.
Can't hear you, sorry.
I've only got
So it's much noise. I'm trying to
Good.
no time's going to be perfect. What's the,
My problem is I'm on a disability pension. Now, a lot of people probably know me in the room because I used to work at the Aboriginal Arts and Culture Centre. I also supervise with the Women's Refuge. 5 years ago, I bought myself a scooter. That scooter is my independence. I can't drive anymore. So, after dark, I don't go out. Simple.
so there's the
Does
Sunday
somebody give you a
afternoon.
lift at all?
Well, I'm going back depending on people.
How?
Because I live by myself. I live by myself. I look after myself. That scooter is my independence. Yes, of course I can live with it.
Can I suggest if we have it on Wednesday, 5:30, because it's sun coming out, sun will up to the wild.
Daylight savings this weekend.
Yeah, but
Oh, that's something, yeah.
You know, you can at least come for the first hour at least, 5:30 or 6:30,
Yeah.
that will work with you.
if this type colour is serious, you want to do it, why can't we have 2 meetings? One during the week and the evening, one day, right?
Because I know what their schedule, I know what my schedule's like. It was here. I mean, I think we have
I
one.
want you to just read it.
Oh,
I know. Everyone's busy and stuff. But I'm saying to get him over from Victoria and get him
Only 2
here.
planes a day in and out.
He won't use a helicopter.
oh,
That's a problem.
Oh, no, he could pay for it.
Oh, look, you know what it is? Okay, so David, are you going to be in contact with us?
I've actually got a few things I want to ask you about shortly if I can. But I'll leave it to everyone.
And can I just ask everyone, because I'm getting calls from like environmental groups, I think VP wants to see me about drilling the Great Australian Pipe.
talk to me.
My initial impression is if something goes wrong, even if they say they've got safeguards, if something goes wrong, it
Exactly.
just stuffs up agriculture.
Yeah.
All South
Beautiful
Australia.
time, you know, I asked them.
How much support is that for?
Hey, that's
Not a
a
great
great
deal.
I don't.
I asked
Right
them,
now,
please,
speak to everybody.
what are they gonna do about the whales? And they just said that stop blasting when they see the whale. That was their answer.
I'm worried about, well,
It will wreck the oyster industry.
But it's not just the whale.
Spills that.
Every other sea, there are whales leaching themselves already when they start to do seismic testing.
And there's no protection, you've been there to buy.
I think it's fair to say that the VP has not provided some.
That's right, and we have asked them
Yeah,
to.
but they got their big rig.
All morning.
Yes, well, that's rough waters happening.
I'm just a bit scared, I'm just a bit wary of something like that. So,
And while we're at it, suppose bring in the
Can we just-
Can we get maybe
Sorry.
before Christmas?
Yeah.
she's got Red Cross, listen to her, she's got Red Cross.
At